you a single parent trying to navigate your way through these economic conditions? Are you one of the people who's being laid off by major brands? I mean, even Panera Bread is laying people off, from Citibank to Amazon. The list goes on. Charles Schwab. You know, some of the strangest things are happening right now, and it's hundreds of people, thousands of people. Spotify is laying people off. And that's kind of a scary time, especially during the holidays when you're trying to give your children the best possible life that you can. But there are things you can do. One of the things you can attempt to do is get on the offensive and reach out to your company and ask if perhaps you could take a pay cut just for a period of time, for a season, in exchange for being laid off. Is there some other role maybe you could fulfill that your employer needs right now? Perhaps there are too many people in one department, but they need a lot more people in the other department. Are you flexible? Are you being trained or cross-trained on many different things? You don't want to be getting laid off if possible. If you have a severance package, of course, that's always great, but eventually even that savings can run out. You want to prepare yourself for the event of something happening, and it's generally a good idea not to have one stream of income, to have multiple streams, multiple resources, multiple employers, because things happen all the time. So I'm Sonia Gallion-Cominica, SoniaGallionCominica.com, and I'm the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent. And we talk about all things single parents. We try to make kids safe by educating their parents, and we help you with business funding as well. And something that is always a big deal for single parents is income. Income is a challenge, jobs are a challenge. So I go around and actually try to teach single parents how to use tax refunds, life insurance, and inexpensive real estate for managing your funds. I do recognize many people are saying they haven't even received tax refunds from 2022, which is, there's some really unprecedented things happening right now in 2023, and it's probably going to get a little bit worse in 2024 before it gets better. Nevertheless, we want to work with what we do have. So if you do have your tax refund, you want to put that aside or put it somewhere for growth so that when you have an emergency, it doesn't completely derail you. If you get laid off by an employer, you still have options. And you want to make sure you have those options, because that is the only way you're going to navigate a difficult economic situation. So do what you can. Try to reach out to your employer, try to work with them, try to find a way to keep your job while you can. If you cannot and you are laid off, there are companies that are not laying people off, and perhaps that would be the direction and the path you want to take. So choose for yourself what is the best way. This week we're spending a lot of time talking about nursing homes and them just suddenly closing their doors and people being without work. At least with a layoff, you have some preparation. But either way, try to do what you can. Try to cross-train, learn as much as you can, learn different opportunities so that you are valuable for either this employer or the next. And I wish you all an amazing holiday as well. Sonia Gallion-Cominica, SoniaGallionCominica.com, and the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew as a Single Parent.